Tule elk can only be found in California. There's a big elk population that roams west of Los Banos. Fox 26 reporter Rich Rodriguez got a glimpse of a few dozen animals in their hiding spots and talked with one biologist tracking their moves.
Tule elk have been grazing near the San Luis Reservoir since 1980. Back then, the herd was 40, but now it's ballooned to 1,700. They hang out on the hillsides, in the brush, and by shady trees on government land.
They're here for life. We reintroduced them here, and this is where they'll stay. As long as there's room for them to roam, they'll stay here for eternity.
Wildlife biologist Kristen Langner says the elk have more than 1 million acres to roam around the hills. Unlike sheep, they don't follow the leader. Elk, big and small, find groups that fit their needs.
There's distinct groups, even though sometimes those groups will mingle together, but they are actually still distinct groups, and then they'll split apart and they'll go their separate ways.
Larger males, like these bulls with the big antlers, will stay together until mating season. Here's what they like to eat.
They eat the grasses and forbs and actually the new growth on the trees. Once it dries up like this, they can still make use of the dry grass and get the nutrition they need.
For the past year, heavy machinery has been driving by their habitat as work continues to raise the dam at San Luis Reservoir.
They don't seem to mind the vehicles and some of the disturbance, so they tolerate us pretty well here.
8 years ago, Langner started a project to use GPS collars to track their movement. It seems some elk are eyeing a bigger playground.
How we affect them, not just the habitat itself. And so then we can plan over crossings to get them over the highway, and it'll open up that area that's north of the reservoir.
Langner is currently working with Caltrans and other agencies to find a way to make it work. Rich Rodriguez, Fox 26 News.
By the way, Langner says that there used to be at one point 500,000 elk in the Central Valley. Now that number is down to less than 10,000.
Want to see more stories like this? Watch Great Day weekday mornings from 5 to 10 and Fox 26 News at 10.